Hey there peeps, what is up? It's Lucas here from Rebellious Noise Screen 1 and I'm here to film you in all the latest going ons in the world of Hollywood movies, streaming and television. So our first segment we're going to start off with is what's on now. And what is on now is not too different from what was on just 2 weeks ago when I did the last video, as the #1 film at the US box office is still the Disney animated film Raya and the Last Dragon. This film has got glowing reviews from critics and has been #1 at the box office now for 3 weekends consecutively, and it's still top the box office. Tom and Jerry is still the #2 film, and still somehow almost 4 months after it was originally released, Crude: A New Age is still in the top 5 of the US box office. Obviously family animation hasn't seemed to be taken too much of a hit. I'm guessing as people are going out to want to be entertained and looking for those rare treats they can get with their children. One film, however, that didn't do too well at the box office is the City of Lies. That's about the murders of Notorious B.I.G. and Tupac Shakur. It stars Johnny Depp, and the poor box office reception, just earning $275,000 at the box office, the lowest opening of Johnny Depp's career ever, has been attributed obviously to sadly the bad publicity that Johnny Depp has been featured in the last couple of years, along with the poor reviews of the film. We have to hope that maybe international markets might favour it a bit better, but it just sadly look like it's going to be a flop for the Pirate of the Caribbean. Good news though, regarding ticket sales, is that theatres in Los Angeles, obviously one of the most lucrative markets in America, have reopened, and even though they are just accounting for 25% capacity, legally they're allowed to have 25% capacity in the cinemas, they are representing on the charts by 9% of the total box office, so it goes to show how big a market that is in the USA. And obviously as more cinemas reopen and we get closer to things getting back to normal, we should hopefully start to see healthier box office numbers. So now we move on to what's on next. And what is coming next, to be fair, we have to caveat the fact that cinemas obviously are due to open here in the United Kingdom on May 17th. And that's under current regulation. We are hoping as we get close to that date, we can start seeing some more films get moved forward, and we get to enjoy the cinema once more. However, it seems to be that Godzilla vs. Kong will be the first major release since Tenet last August. Even though it is going to a premium on demand, it's hoped that it will be the first film, kind of new film, that we'll be able to see in person at an actual cinema. Sad news for fans of Venom, as that's moved back from its June release date back to September. And also Peter Rabbit 2, the movie that has moved more times this pandemic than any other movie in history, has now been moved from May to July. So that's a James Corden-led film. It did very good, the first film, and you would figure they want to release it around Easter, and Easter's obviously getting a couple of weeks here, but they are pushing it back to July once more. And finally, we're in award season, and it seems very weird being in award season. Please check out the Golden Globes video I did a few weeks ago. And I will be doing more Oscar content as the date gets closer. Obviously at the end of April the Oscars take place. However, the Oscars have been kind of controversial, I think, as they, from the get-go, they did say they wanted an in-person ceremony, and respect that, but they have now this week released a press statement effectively banning people from virtually attending. They said that they've got safety protocols in place to make everyone feel safe as possible, and they will not be permitting nominees to appear virtually, so everyone must appear. They've put limits, I believe, on how many people they can bring. So I think it's just nominees and their families, so there won't be people from wider Hollywood and journalists and critics and all that kind of thing there. But they have stated that it is an in-person ceremony. I think this is maybe a little bit wrong, because it does feel a bit like they're forcing people basically to attend something in a pandemic. But it is the Academy Awards, and it's still a night I'm looking forward to, so we shall see very soon. So now, let's talk. So obviously I mentioned there in the What's On Next that Godzilla vs. Kong is going to premium on demand. And we've seen over the past 12 months many feature films by Disney, Fox and by other studios use this strategy over the past 12 months. So what this means is that you get to watch the film for a short period at a price of £15.99, and you get to watch it like you would in its usual theatrical window. However, Sky Cinema differs from Disney Plus, where Disney Plus allows you basically to watch that feature as many times as you want, over and over and over again, and then once it goes onto the main streaming service a few months later, it's still there for you, and you'll never lose that purchase. No matter, as long as you stay subscribed to Disney Plus, you will always have that purchase. However, Sky Cinema, their way of doing things, the movie gets taken away from you very quickly, and you don't own the thing. Now, this is something I think I'm going to do a longer video about, but because lots of films, HBO Max have obviously committed to same day and date on the HBO Max streaming service. However, that is double the price of Disney Plus. It's only available currently in America. So that means that features such as Wonder Woman 1984, later on in the year The Matrix 4 as well, will be released same day and date, and without you having to pay more. Let me know, guys, what you think about this access model. Over here, by the way, Disney Plus Access Premier Access is what it's called, is £19.99. The current feature on that is Raya and the Last Dragon, and one which seems to have annoyed a lot of people is the next entry in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, Black Widow, which is now moved from a May release date to July. It will be released same day and date on Disney Plus Premier Access for a price of $19.99 in the United Kingdom and $29.99 in the USA. And this has caused a lot of fuss as people looking forward to seeing this film in the cinema. I was too, and people worried that the box office receipts might not match up. But let me know what you think. I think I might do a longer video about this, because I think there's more to delve into than what I've just said. But do you think that streaming a film, having access to the film early, is a good idea? Let us know your thoughts, as always. And don't forget to like, share and subscribe. That's very important that you do that. And ring that bell to stay notified. Now, the last segment, of course, what's on at the small screen. So Disney Plus are in the middle of another Marvel series. WandaVision has finished, and they moved on to Falcon and the Winter Soldier, starring Anthony Mackie as the titular character. This started last week. They are hour-long episodes, about 45 minutes obviously episodes, so they're a bit longer than WandaVision, so not using the WandaVision sitcom format. I'm yet to kind of make my mind up on this show, but it's something that obviously drops new episodes every single Friday on Disney Plus. You've also got the Justice League Snyder Cut. I know this is a weird one where some people are fans of it, some people are not. I've watched it. I'm not too fussed by it as much as other people might be, but I think if you are definitely a fan of the DCEU and you want something different obviously from what's being offered by Disney and the Marvel Cinematic Universe, it's definitely visually and concept wise something which is quite interesting. It is 4 hours long though, so please make sure that you don't start watching it at about 11:30 at night like I did stupidly, and I had to watch it in 2 parts, and I think it may have ruined my enjoyment of the film. And also the final season of Brooklyn Nine-Nine, it starts on Netflix, streaming on this Friday too. And also something I'm looking forward to, or the thing I'm looking forward to the most to be fair, is the Mighty Duck series. That is coming this Friday to Disney Plus, and I'm sure we're all going to enjoy this, as it was such a, for people that grew up in the 90s, the Mighty Ducks franchise was such a big thing and was so enjoyable, and it's good getting so much of the original cast back. Obviously Emilio Estevez, he's reprising his role. So yeah, that was everything, guys. Please let us know, you know, what things you're looking forward to coming up in the cinema or maybe on the small screen. And don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Until then, I've been Lucas. You've been watching Screen 1, and I'll see you next time when I film you in again. Thank you.